What's up, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine, doing awesome actually. So today, welcome back to another Blondskunk's Building World episode. Oh yeah, baby. We are back, and it has been quite a bit since any video really on the channel, and I apologize for that because, well, I have been holding off, and it's been for a good reason. It's because I just needed a break. I know it came unannounced that I was going away or taking a break from anything, but I really just wanted to just take some time away from YouTube and streaming. I mean, streaming's been a little bit longer. I've been gone for about a month now, streaming and all that stuff. And YouTube has just been about 2 weeks now. But we're back either way in the building world, of course, and there will be more videos to come on the channel. Trust me, this. We're gonna have a full schedule going throughout the whole weeks to come, so that's gonna be awesome. And as my work starts to die down a little bit, we're also gonna have more videos throughout more weeks and everything. So videos are basically what I'm trying to say is videos are gonna be coming, and it's gonna be quite awesome. Can't wait. It's going to be really, really cool. But I have some things to show you guys. A little bit of some updates on the Vermilion Castle is what we're calling it. This is going to be the Vermilion Castle. Vermilion is like I think it's a pinkish reddish color. So I kind of just went with that. I went with a synonym for red, and that's what came up on Google. So I like the name of the castle. Tell me what you think, if we should change it or not. But I like the name. I think it's cool. I think it fits. We have Stoneguard Castle, we have the Vermilion Castle over here. And you know what? I decided to come up with a little story as well for these people, or the castle as well. You know, the Vermilion Castle was it's older than the Stoneguard Castle, which is over in that general area. It's older because, well, these people have been here longer, and they built this castle, and the Stoneguard people came through the land here. They arrived from a different land with their ship here, as you can see, and you know, they settled over there, and the Vermilion people have already been here, you know, so this is an older castle. But the Vermilion people are all about architecture. They're all about, you know, creating new ways of building old buildings, you know what I mean? So the castle is an old building. It's a traditional type of thing, but they decided to make their city, their kingdom, inside of the castle itself. So the castle, you know, we have little castle-y bits on the bottom here, but on top, it is a kingdom, of course. So that's really, really cool. And again, this castle idea is one of my favorites, and I think it's gonna really work once it's all fleshed out, and works pretty darn good with what we're going for here. But yeah, that's the idea. That's what we're gonna be going with. As you can see, I've built up the castle a ton, and it's looking pretty cool. Loving it. And you got the Vermilion colors going here, the reddish pinkish colors going, and all this is all decorated on the inside, looking very snazzy indeed. And of course we're gonna have like the kingdom in this little courtyard area here, which is pretty insane to think about. They're gonna be quite small buildings, but they'll work. It'll get the idea across. I fixed up the bridge here. A lot of people were saying that the bridge was looking a little bit flimsy, so to say. A little bit flimsy, and I completely agree. This doesn't look so supportive. It didn't look so supportive before, and now I think it does. I think it works for what we're going for here. Let me know if this is a good way to go about things for the bridge. And I do think it looks a lot better than just having wood. It kind of breaks it up a little bit. Looks nice. Looks good. Anyway, so what we're going to be working on in this episode is actually working on some of the buildings on the inside of the Vermilion Castle, or the kingdom part of the Vermilion Castle, which I think would be really cool. I come up with some designs in my creative world, my other creative world, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it works out pretty well. So I'll try to base it off of those designs, but I would like to come up with something in this world together as we talk about Minecraft building in general, which will be the topic that I kind of want to go for today. So we kind of have to go like this a little bit. We have to kind of build off of this, which isn't too bad. So you can see I have these custom toolbars all laid out, which are very useful, by the way, guys. These are great for builders. If you're a builder like me, you want to be using these custom toolbars because they really make things a lot easier. Look, let me make sure I'm not saving the toolbar. I think it's X1. Yeah. So if I do X1, it'll bring up the toolbar. If I do X2, it'll bring up another toolbar, X3, X4, and whatever I have saved. And you can see X5 doesn't have anything. And what I can do is I can go C. Say if I want to save something to C, to the number. I'll just go C1, C2, C3, and that'll, save everything. It's very, very easy. Very, very nice. And it just kind of is a quick way to bring up your blocks. Very, very good. Very good for tutorials as well. I like it for that reason. So you can just bring up, like, hey, we got to build a stone part now, which we actually do. So I'm going to leave this toolbar up. And then we have to build a, wooden part. We have to go more wooden. We have to use some colors in our build. It's very, very nice. Very good. Love it. And we have to go and use some foliage as well. So it's really cool. So I could switch between. Makes it a lot easier for YouTubers and video makers in general. But we're going to go ahead and build the smaller structure today. We're going to build the first house number 1. And we can get rid of this wool. I kind of have a general idea of where all the paths are going to go and everything. So we can kind of get rid of this as we go. But as you can see, we're going to go with a little bit of stone brick all around. I want to go with stone brick all around because I think it's going to be a very rich sort of kingdom. It's a very high class type of kingdom. People that live on this area are going to have the most structure of structures that you will ever see. So it's going to look really, really nice. But as I'm building this, these two designs that I want to go for today, I want to talk about some Minecraft building stuff and everything like that, because I like to talk about this from time to time. I am a Minecraft builder, of course, and it makes it, I have to talk about it, because there are some things in Minecraft that I can be like, I'm not really enjoying, and the decisions that Mojang makes. And they posted something on Twitter about their Minecon Earth or whatever they're doing. I don't follow on Minecon anymore. I'm kind of over that. That's like me 5 years ago. Like, Minecon is in the past for me now. I'm not a big fan of it anymore. But with that said, they still do announce things at this Minecon and everything like that. I just think Minecon's this cringy little kid thing now. It's nothing special. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyway, I hope they posted something on Twitter that said, "Hey, what do you think is going to be at the new Minecon? What do you think we're going to announce at this Minecon Earth?" And I had a few silly guesses, like, oh, it's probably going to be the builders update, blah 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 blah, which I know is not going to happen anytime soon, because they won't do that. And the reason why they won't do that is they're trying to gear this game more towards little kids, and I don't blame them. I really don't blame them, because that's the market. Okay, that's who plays this game, the majority, and that kind of sucks, really, for me, and for everybody else involved in this game, because it's just like, come on, Mojang, like, why can't you just create a game for everybody? You know what I mean? How it used to be, how everybody can just build together. Oh, did I just save? I think I just messed up my nature toolbar. That's fine. I don't need my nature toolbar. I just wanted my wool toolbar. That's one of the problems with saving toolbars. You can accidentally misclick or mistype, whatever, and accidentally do that. That's okay, though. It'll be fine. Just trying to get a good general shape for what we're doing here. But yeah, anyway, they'll never do anything for builders. And I don't think this is totally true, what I'm saying. I kind of disagree with my point as well, in some senses. Because I eventually do think they'll add stuff for builders, but it's not going to be the next thing. It'll never be the new update for Minecraft, because they're always trying to do stuff for the little kids. Like, little kids get excited if they add a new mob into the game or whatever, and it's like, okay, whatever, new mob, it's just gonna walk around and do silly stuff. Yeah, it's like, okay, cool. But I think would be very cool is if they managed the building aspect of it all. Let's take a look at this menu real quick, okay? How do I open it? There we go. This catastrophe. What is this? What is going on? We have stairs here. We have stairs here. We have things. everywhere. This needs to be redesigned. I know they have the tabs and everything, but this whole thing needs to be gone. It needs to be totally overhauled. And that's me being nice to Minecraft in a sense, because it really does. It really does need a big change. The whole idea of the creative menu is just a catastrophe. It's like when you're trying to look for a block, you can never even find it sometimes. And you have to search in the search menu. I know they have the search menu and everything, but why can't it just be right there? Like, why is that a big deal? I should have had to download mods for my creative menu to make sense. But that's a very minor change. I'm being very picky about that. But things like just general blocks in the game that should be in the game already. Vertical half slabs. Where are those? You can't do them? Are you kidding me? You can. They can. Okay. They'd be very easy to do. What else? What else is there? Oh yeah, and what drives me nuts is they give us concrete blocks. Concrete is great, but it's not the block I'm looking for in this game. Definitely not. I'm sure it wasn't the block you guys were looking for either. And it's great and all. It's a good block, but it's not like something that I'm going to use in a build all the time. Look, I'm still using wool. And you'll see me use concrete in just a minute in this build, but I'm still using my basic materials. I'm still going with the flow here. Now, concrete blocks, don't get me wrong, they are great for modern builds, and I love it for modern builds because I do build in modern as well, and they're great for pixel art. They're perfect for pixel art. They're great, but we need different textures. We need new stones. We need new. Andesite needs to have a step and a slab and a vertical slab and there needs to be more there needs to be a whole separate tab right here. I know it says building blocks already, but it needs to say building. A whole section. And there needs to be separate tabs for stairs and it needs to be it needs to be organized. But that's just me. That's just what I want, and I know I'm not gonna get it. I know, whatever. But I would love it if they did do something like that. It'd be absolutely wonderful, and it'd be fantastic. So why don't they just make these simple changes? Well, I think the reason is because these changes aren't that simple. I keep saying that they are, but I think in the long run they are changes that aren't going to interest their audience, and that's what makes it not simple. The majority of the audience is going to be people that aren't really interested in the building aspect of the game, which doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. I don't know how people build and how they go about this game and don't play the building aspect of it, or don't build in this game. And sure, you might build in this game, but like serious building, like building a castle like this, you know what I mean? Getting into that aspect of it all. And I get it, for some people it might be hard. It might not be that easy. I mean, this is quite easy for me, to just say, hey, get into the building aspect of it. And some people, they just don't have the imagination for it, and I get that. But how would you know if you didn't try it? You know what I mean? A lot of people just jump into this game playing the PvP or fighting, doing survival, and don't really improve on the building or anything. They just get bored of the building, and I get that, right? There are times where I get bored of the building as well. I'm not too intrigued in it, and that's totally understandable. But I do think that they need to favor both sides of the audience. You know what I mean? Because I would like to see some new stuff. That's all I want to see. I just want to see some nice looking blocks. You know what I mean? What am I going to do with Prismarine? What in the world am I going to do with that? It's a very hard block to use. Very hard block to use. And it would be nice if they actually had something of usefulness. Usefulness. There we go. So, that's all I'm saying, really. But, what are you going to do? Can't change people's mind. Especially Mojang, they're going to do what they want with their game. I totally understand that. But it'd be nice if it'd be nice if they favored both sides of their audience with some new blocks and everything like that. And we got the concrete blocks. Don't get me wrong, I love them. They're fantastic. But new blocks, as in like vertical half slabs, little detail blocks, and everything like that, would be really, really nice. So that'd be really, really cool. I would love it. I would love it. So that's kind of the topic that I wanted to talk about with you guys today, because Minecon is just around the corner. Not that I'm not even gonna watch it. I'll probably watch the part where they are talking about the new features and everything like that, but I'm not gonna be actually like into it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be, you know, wanting to play the game or nothing afterwards. Like, because I want to see them. If they do announce features that I'm actually interested in, I would be like, yeah, let's go. You know what I mean? But if they're not going to do anything like that, then I'm not intrigued. Not yet, at least. So we'll see what happens. You know, I do have a little bit of faith in Mojang that they will do something cool, and I hope they stop doing the exploration and crap. You know, there's so much exploring in this game, like so much to the exploring, and there is more that they could do. Don't get me wrong, the exploring part of the game does need to be updated just a tad. There is a little bit more there that does need to get done and be better, but you know, there's also more to the building as well. There's more stuff that they can do, and you know, I think that would be cool if they could do that. So, but anyway, that's my rant. That's my rant. Welcome to Blondskunk Games, where we rant about stuff in this series. Beware. But no, I do feel like I've been talking about Minecraft in the past couple of episodes a whole lot, and I do apologize for that if it has been a bit stale in the topics as of late. But this is a topic that is always on my mind in terms of like, hey, this is something that we need to fix, right, Mojang? We need to fix this. We need to fix this game, bring it back to life, right, Mojang? And they're just always like, no, we don't want to. I'm like, oh, okay. No, they do. They want to. They're gonna keep making new features for this game, and that's just incredible. I'm glad that they're doing that at least, and it makes it much, much better to play. So I believe that they will revive it with something, and give me new hopes for it. I mean, I loved llamas. I loved parrots when they came out. Don't get me wrong. I love those little changes, but they also make me sad because I'm like, look what they can do with this game. And also, look what they can, like, make. You know what I mean? They can make these mobs, but they choose not to make the blocks. So I'm sure the blocks are very easy to do, but that's just my guess. I'm not a developer, you know what I mean, of Minecraft. So I wouldn't know how easy it is to actually make blocks. But I've been told that it is pretty easy, so yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I guess. Where's my concrete blocks? Where are these darn things? I'll make them work. Ready? Here we go. We're gonna make these work in this build. Boom, right on the ends here. Pop them on. Just gives a different texture. There you go. But yeah, as I said, I've been talking about Minecraft in the past couple of episodes, and it's for good reasons. It's because I want this game to thrive and keep going, but I don't know if that's going to be the case forever, which I totally understand. New games come and go, which is fine, but I do love this game. It's a little spot in my heart, and I want it to succeed. I want it to go on, and I just want them to add new building blocks is all I'm saying. Alright, promise. Next episode we'll have a different topic. We'll talk about different things. Okay? I promise. I hope. But yeah. This is looking pretty good. I like it. And I got rid of my nature tab, as I always do. I always seem to get rid of that darn thing. But we're going to put some leaves around this and give it a nice little effect here. That's not leaves. And, yeah. I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good right here. It looks pretty good. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just fit through the door here. Could add in a little bit of that. That's pretty good. That's all I really want to do for the interior. We'll just put a torch in it and call it a day. Boom. You guys probably don't think I like to do interiors. I don't like to do interiors. You'd be correct on that. There we go. Beautiful. Look at this little thing. Look at that. And look at it. If we have all of this filled out over here, look how cool that's going to look. That's going to be so awesome. Can't wait. It's going to be great. But that is going to do it for this episode of Blondskunk's Building World. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And as always, don't forget to be awesome. and I'll see you guys next time.